The July Nonfarm payroll report was released on August 1st, which is last Friday, showed an increase of 73,000 jobs, falling short of the expectation of 102,000 jobs. Additionally, jobs gained for the month of May and June were revised downwards by a combined 258,000 jobs. As a result of the big revision, Donald Trump fired Dr. Erika McEntarfer, who is the Commissioner of Labor Statistics, appointed by Joe Biden in 2024. Although this is legal, this is the first time U.S. president ever fired a commissioner, a role typically held for a fixed 4-year term. According to Trump's social media post, he claimed that the job numbers in the non-farm payroll report was rigged to make Republicans and himself look bad. More importantly, he implied that the real motive behind firing Erika was to pressure Powell to hurry up and cut interest rates. Left-leaning news outlet attributed this large revision to a drop in the initial data collection rate, which has fallen below 60% in recent months, down from around 70% or higher in normal period pre-pandemic. So since the non-farm payroll report is based on responses received by a set deadline, many late reporting firms aren't included in the initial estimate. So more firms that are late in responding to the survey, the more likely the revision is going to be big. I don't believe the Bureau of Labor Statistics is intentionally manipulating the data for political reasons. If they wanted to undermine Donald Trump, they could have reported worse inflation figures, right? Because that organization also reports CPI, Consumer Price Index, especially for March, April, and May. Donald Trump used to brag about how the core inflation was 2.8% year over year. But BLS could have jacked up that number just to make Donald Trump look bad, and so that Trump can't pressure Powell to lower interest rate. So I don't think BLS is manipulating the job data. And this situation has become problematic because if it's true that Erika did not rig the numbers on the job report and was simply doing her job in a neutral, nonpartisan manner, her dismissal by Donald Trump sets a dangerous precedent. It signals that reporting accurate but politically unfavorable data could cost someone their job. As a result, whoever replaces her in the future may feel pressure to actually manipulate the data. If the data swing is big, he or she might just smooth out the data so can keep the job in the future. And this actually undermines the independence of Bureau of Labor Statistics and risks turning objective economic reporting into a political tool. Now, what's the implications for monetary policy? Assuming that the data wasn't manipulated and the large revision were true and were due to factors beyond BLS's control, it's not clear that the previous monetary policy decisions made by FOMC were based on inaccurate data or overstated labor market data. This means the job market was cooler than what's believed, increasing the urgency for Federal Reserve to resume its rate cut cycle. The Fed has already kept interest rates steady for 5 consecutive meetings since 2025. Based on the latest Fed funds futures, the probability of Federal Reserve resuming rate cut in the next upcoming meeting in September 17th has a probability of 80%. To cut by 0.25%. And right now the market is expecting the Federal Reserve to cut 0.25% every meeting for the remainder of 2025. So this is increasing the likelihood of future monetary policy support for the U.S. stock market, which is a positive development for the market participants. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe.